Okay, a little bit. And Rainbow, I put them in a while back, and she had her babies the other day. It's been about 2 weeks now or so. She's a little bit shy. She don't like me holding her babies, but let's see if I can get one of them. This one's the one that looks like Little Bit. See if I can get the camera back far enough. Well, let me just stick him back in here. He looks like Little Bit. And then one of them's kind of a brown color. And then the other two are kind of like Mama, except way darker. Have a lot more black in them. I just gave them all some hay. And they just got their little bellies full with milk and hay. So, alright, well that's them. The meat rabbits are doing really well. We didn't breed them this coming time. We let them, her babies are a little over 2 months. I've got to get them out of this cage. I got to get either some more cages built or get these two over here on this end are a mating pair. They're going to a friend of mine, and these two, I don't know if they're boys or girls yet, so I got to get in there. I think one of them may be a boy. I just hadn't sexed them yet. And Mama, she's been pretty content with them being in there. She hadn't really, that may be 2 boys or it may be 2 girls. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check and see. But I've got this rabbit. I did have Rainbow in this cage, and I do have a little bit of a lip here, but somehow one of the rabbits got out. I don't know if it crawled up and went through here, but we lost one of them, and we had them the night before we came up next day to feed them, and one was missing. So we don't know what happened to it. And I don't think a snake got in there, because a snake would have probably took more than one, because it was when they were smaller. And I don't think he could have got back through the cage with it, because they were getting pretty big. It was about 3 days ago. So, and you see how big they are now. I mean, I don't know. There was no blood or anything, so don't know. I think it just crawled up through the wire. I do have this little safety wire on here for the ones that but I think I'm going to go back, and if you see her cage, see if I go back over here. Her cage, I've got it up almost 6 inches. The door is not, but it's a good 4 inches up on the doors before you can get to the door. So I think I'm going to go back, pull the cages down, and wrap them and put at least 3 or 4 more inches on them. This usually works pretty good for the meat rabbits, but they climb. The lion heads, they like to climb. So, alright, well, let me run you down here to everybody else. Okay, here's the silkies. If you look right back there next to that silky there's 2 little babies huddled up with her. Maybe some inside with the other one. But let's see if, yeah, there's actually 2 with her. She's sitting on some turkey eggs. There's 3 silkies in here and a white frizzle. So they're doing pretty good. Like I said, she's sitting on turkey eggs. Don't know if they're any good or not. We got them when it was the hottest part of the summer. So she's been sitting on. They should be hatching here before long, if they're any good. We traded out our boy here in the Polish pen. He's scared to death of us. He's not like the other one. The other one would try and peck you. So this was a real good one. He's inside right now. He's kind of a, let's see, he'll be the color of this Polish right here. He's the same color as this Polish is right here. The brown and black one. These are some different birds. That's a silky right here, a black silky. Those are let me think what black obsterlops is I think what they're called. He's the rooster of them. We kept one rooster and I can't remember. I think there's 5 or 6 hens, but this is a rooster here. No, I don't think this is a rooster. I think this is a hen. That's a rooster like we used to have. She'll go in with the other ones here before long. He's up in there, crowing up inside there. But yeah, we'll take and get the silkies out of here before long. There is another silky right there. That other one is a cross. This one, well, it's hard to really tell. There's one in there, it's kind of got the color on its neck. That is a cross. Those two are a cross between a silky and a straight-haired frizzle. The silky was white and the rooster was a black rooster. So, but yeah, there'll be a couple of these took out of this pen before long. I do just have them a little place to crawl up in. When we had the hurricane the other day, wind got pretty rough and they climbed right up inside here. Some of them just climbed up on the roost there and just roosted. But I came up here and checked on them a couple times. They done real good. So, let me move you on down to the goats. Okay, this is Rosamond. She's doing really good. She's my little baby. Yeah, you're a good girl, ain't ya? Uh-oh, that's slick, ain't it? Uh-oh. Go ahead and hop down. There you go. And that's her mommy, Sugar. She's still drinking a little bit of milk off of her. I just let her go. She's, I don't know, she's a little sweetheart, ain't ya? So, I just let them, they've got these 2 pens here. I got to get in there and clean it out. But we had so much debris and it's been raining so much I haven't been able to get them. These rakes don't do a very good job. I'm going to have to get me just a regular yard rake up here and try to rake it. But Lily got to see her boyfriend. And she's hopefully mated now. Ain't that right, girl? Yeah, you're a big girl, ain't you, Lily? Yeah. Yes, sir. That's a big girl. But she's probably a little over 2 years old now, I think. So we went right at 2 years. I don't know, my wife can keep up with her birthday, or her, you know, how old she is and all. Come here, Lily. Come here. Come on, high five. High five, yeah. Good girl. Come here, high five. High five. Good girl. And that's Coco. And Pepper. Yeah, you a good girl. You a good girl. She's a loving girl, I'll tell you that. And Salt somewhere down here. Alright, girl. Let's see, Salt may be in here eating. Yeah, Salt's over there eating hay. Good girl, Lily. Yeah. Yeah, you just a good girl, ain't you? Oh, yeah. Got them puppy eyes still, don't you? Alright. Just figured I'd pause it for a second and come on around here. There's Spot. It looks a little more lit up. We had a tree right there that fell over during the storm and give us a lot more sky there. That tree used to be right in here, and this was kind of a dark spot. But since the tree fell, it's kind of nice to come out here now and be able to see really good. We got the tractor. There's the tree. Got it all cleaned up. Got to split it, but Spot, he's still thinking he's wanting to mate with the girl, so he's still wetting down his head. So he's just a big old baby is all he is. Don't you click my camera. But he's getting huge. I mean, if he was to put his head all the way up, he'd be as tall as me. And I'm 6'1", so he's getting to be a pretty good sized boy. You can look at his body until he's pretty good size. But yeah, we got to get in here and get some cleaning up done. It's just been raining so much. I've got to get in here and get their hooves cleaned as soon as it clears up and I can get it. But that's my baby right there. She's constantly following me around. Come here. But she's getting pretty big. This is a 4-foot gate, and she can get above the 4-foot gate. See, I'm a big girl. She's about 80 pounds now, maybe 85. Hadn't got to weigh her, but just by going what she feels like, just picking her up, she feels, you know, somewhere around that. So yeah, you just want some loving, don't you? All right, we'll walk down here to the chickens. Yeah, she's been, well, I try to spend at least, you know, 30 minutes a day with her. So I got to spend about, I don't know, 45 today with her. So she's being really, really loving, ain't you, girl? Okay. Okay, here's the chickens. These are the silkies. I was really wanting to get them out of these cages before now, but they do have a pretty decent amount of room compared to each chicken. I'd like to have more room, but that's a straight-haired frizzle, and that's some kind of a mystery chick. I don't know what it is. And then there's a frizzle that's just a regular frizzle. But the straight-haired frizzle and that frizzle, I think they're all coming out as the regular frizzles. And this is the silky that I was talking about with the black-haired straight frizzle. So then these little frizzles here, and poor little thing, she's getting picked on. I don't know what we're going to do with her this winter. I have to pull her out, and these three do the same thing. They pick out each other's feathers. We're going to have to do something. Even the new ones I got down there in the pen, they're the same way. All of them get their feathers plucked out. I don't know what it is. This one, the rooster, has a little more, but even his behind has got all his feathers gone. So I don't know what to do about it. I mean, I know that they probably need a little more room, but until I can get to the new place, they're not going to get any more room. But there's the barred rock bantams. They're pretty good. We have a lot of them when we hatch eggs. A lot of their eggs are good. So the straight hair, I mean the frizzles, the black frizzles and the white frizzles, about a 50-50. You never know if they're going to be good or not. So I got to get in here and clean up a bunch of spider webs too. Can't do a whole lot with them in here because they all go crazy. But yeah, they got a decent amount of room. So we'll just keep going like we're going until I can get the new place built and get some new pens. And then when I get new pens, I'll probably build one pen as big as this pen here is. And they'll have this whole, this amount of room here. So, and that'll be about a 3x8, something like that. So, well, that's them. I'll show you the little bitty ones here. I'm on my way down there to the little ones. There's the turkeys. I've got one that's got a hurt leg. I don't know what she done, but I don't know if she jumped down off the roost and hit it or he got on top of her. But I think I may have to put her down. She's been like that for a couple weeks now. Won't put any weight down on it. She still hops around, lays eggs, eats, and everything. So I hate to, you know, put her down when she, I mean, I hate that she's got a leg that hurts, but I hate to, you know, take her out if she's eating and drinking and laying eggs and doing all the normal stuff. But I'll wait and see how she does. I don't want her to be like it this winter. And there's the wood that came off of that tree. We dumped a little bit down here in there's a trailer right on the other side of the peacocks there. We dumped some of the wood in it that's ready to go. But there's the peacocks. They're doing really good. We got 4 peacocks this year out of them that we hatched in the incubators, or the incubator, and we had 2 of them going, but I think most of the eggs stayed in one incubator for the peacocks. But yeah, we're doing really good with them. They did real good this summer. Didn't have any problems out of them. We keep them wormed and all. So down here to the little ones. Okay, this is what they all do when you walk up to the fence. They all come running. There's a lot of different ones in here. There's some, like this one I think came from the mystery chick and the black rooster. I think that came from the mystery chick. That one came from the mystery. There's the little barred rock bantams. A few silkies in here, as you can see. And then there's a couple of the white frizzles. I think both of those are roosters. We got a black, which, as you can see, there's another little black frizzle, and you can tell he's got all his feathers pecked off of him. We had 2 die during the rain. They didn't have enough feathers to keep themselves warm, but there wasn't nothing I could do. So, I mean, we had some put up in this thing here, the ones we're going to keep. There's a girl barred rock bantam, and then a frizzle that's a girl, and a few of the other ones, a silky that's a boy that's going to a friend's house. But yeah, we've got rid of probably 15 of them so far, but we just keep them in here and let them run around. There's a couple of them that can go through the fence. Let's see. Yeah, she's not in here, or he's not in here. I don't know which one it is. There it is, right on the other side, right over there. That one it's like a little road runner. He can zip right through that fence, or she can. I think it's a he, but can't really tell. But I do think that one right there is a really pretty one. I think that's from the mystery chick, that black. Or is it a white straight-haired frizzle? I don't know, one of the 2. Can't remember which one it is now. But there's the one that can run through the fence really fast. It's about getting too big now, though. This chain link fence is only so big, but a cat or anything can't get in it. So, and the cat's too dumb to climb the fence. But yeah, there's all them, and I guess that's about it, other than the let me walk inside and I'll show you the peacocks, the baby peacock. Well, they ain't babies anymore. Okay, as you can see, they're getting pretty big. The one that's all the way to the left, this one here, she's a girl. The other 2 are boys. So we're going to get rid of the other 2 boys hopefully today. We're selling them for $40 a piece. The lady's supposed to come get them really soon. I don't know if she will or not, but people always tell you they'll come, you know, hold them and I'll give you a little more, but we'll wait and see. But the girl there, we'll keep her and put her in the pen up there with the other girls, the other girl and the boy. So we'll have 2 girls laying. In another 1.5 years or so, 2 years, we'll have another girl laying. She won't lay her first year, but she will lay her second year sometimes. Sometimes you got to wait because of when she was. I think she'll lay this coming year, next year, maybe. Maybe not. We'll just wait and see. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. But I just put them in this dog crate. It's just one of the larger dog crates. Put a light on them. That's just a 60-watt light bulb. It keeps it pretty warm in here. This building's insulated too. I've been moving all my stuff out of here, moving it over to the new place. Don't know, probably I got a really good neighbor over there that kind of keeps an eye on everything. I've got gate on it. I got an alarm system, so I don't worry too much about it, and I have insurance if anything does happen. So, but they come. We start all of our chickens in that little brooder, and then these were in there for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, until they got big enough to where they couldn't go through the fence on the little. I think these are 2-inch holes by 6-inch. And they couldn't get through that, so, and at the bottom it's a little bit smaller, so we put them in here, and they've been in here ever since. You got to keep them up off the ground, or it's good to keep them off of the ground for about 4 months. At 4 months, their immune systems are pretty decent, and they can, you can put them on the ground. I really wished I had some wire to put down on the bottom here instead of this plastic, but I changed this cardboard out every other day, and I've got cardboard. Well, you can see there's the main cardboard, and then there's another piece. I change this one usually every day. I didn't change it this morning because it wasn't too bad. Once we get one girl in here, it won't be bad at all. I may have to take and get a I don't know, I may have to find out and put some chicken with her or something. I don't know. We'll find out how they do by themselves. She may be ready to go up into the main pen. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's another 2 weeks before the 4 months is up. So, all right, well, there's that. And I'll walk in the house and show you all a little bit, and then we'll post this and let you watch it. Okay, here's a little bit. He's got to have his cage cleaned today. Should have been done yesterday, but had that tree getting it up. A little bit. He's pretty good. He's pretty tame compared to what you think he would be. My little granddaughter can get him out and play with him, and he's a pretty good little rabbit. He's pretty small too, so hey buddy. As you can see, my hand's pretty big compared to his head. But we'll take and get them raised up there, and then we'll as soon as we can get them raised, we'll get him back in there with her again. Yeah. The other ones should be ready to go by before Christmas time, really. So we'll be able to sell them. I'll keep one of the girls, straight line breed. I know a lot of people don't like the straight line breed, but I don't mind it as long as it's only done for, one generation. Other than that, it needs to be, you need to split them up and start as long as it ain't brother and sister, you're fine. Some rabbits and chickens, brother and sister is not as bad as if you do it with goats or other animals. So, all right, well, I'm going to stop this and post it. Y'all have a good one.